All right, let's talk about quotes, running quotes with each one of the carriers and starting an e-app. So the biggest tool in your toolkit is this guy called Agent Numbers Template. This is a spreadsheet, okay? The link to this Google Sheet is in the agent section of fflhakunamatata.com. Super easy to get to. When you click that guy, you'll get onto this spreadsheet, okay? This spreadsheet is just a template. It doesn't have any of your agent numbers in there. That's for you to fill in, okay? And it has some instructions. Use this as a template, copy and paste into your own personal Google Drive sheet. Have a centralized place for your agent numbers and links to quotes and e-apps, okay? So take this guy, cut, copy, paste, put it on your own so you don't mess it up for everybody else. We don't want to know your agent numbers and everything. When you do get your agent numbers, put them in here. You have a centralized database. These are your numbers. So if I have Americo and I get my agent number with Americo, I go FFLKMX, bam, and I know exactly what it is. I have a centralized place for everything. Let's say you give me a call from the home, or you give your upline a call from the home, and they're like, hey, go Americo. You give them their meds, their financials, quote them with Americo, and run them through that. Okay, cool. Well, how do I get a quote? You go Americo and quote, and you land right there. So quote.americo.com. That's the link to it. You set up that bad boy. State. I'm in Nevada right now, so I'm going to type in Nevada. Now, product selection. So these are all the different products that you can write in the state of Nevada with Americo. ADB, that's accidental death. Advantage whole life, that's a whole life that's fully underwritten. Blood and urine, we don't do that. CBO, that's cash back. CBO 50 is you get half of your money back after the end of the term. Continuation, don't worry about that. Eagle Premier Series is what you're mainly going to be writing just because it's the main final expense product that we use here at Family First Life. Okay, and I won't go into the others. So Eagle Premier Series, create. All right, let's say the dude's 55, pretty self-explanatory. He's a male. He doesn't smoke, and I'm just going to run him 3 quotes. So I'll do, the first quote will be 5,000. And yes, we're looking at monthly, and product is Eagle Premier. We're ready to rock. Run. All right, that's $25 a month. I'm going to go back, so that's going to be the first option. The second option is going to be 10,000. Run that guy. That's going to be $46 a month. I jot that down. And my upline says show him 20,000 as well as a third option. Okay, 20,000. $89 a month. I write that down. That's how you quote with Americo. Now let's say the guy picks the middle one for 10,000. Like, okay, cool. So go back here. How do I start an e-app? Where's the link to that? Well, it's right here. And we're going to go with Americo. So that's that one. sc.americo.com, or click this. It's a nice hyperlink. You log in right here. You can see my past guys over here, but let's just say we're going to do a new e-app. And his date of birth is 0101, 19, what is he, 55, so 65. And we're going to do Eagle. If you're doing any of the others, then we'd select those. Those are different, but we're going to do Eagle. That's what I quoted him on. Hit create. And this is how I get started with the Eagle e-app. Alright, so I'm going to go through the Americo Eagle e-app. Reason being is, 1, we write it a lot, and 2, there's a demo that I can do. There's a demo that you can do to practice as well. I'm going to show you how to get there. The reason that we're going to do a demo is because I don't have a client in front of me and I can't put in all their information, and I won't be able to simulate a proper e-app without me and a client doing that. And I'm sure whoever I'm sitting with does not want you knowing about their social security number and all that vitals. So we're going to do a demo. The way that you do a demo with Americo is you go to your back office, agent.americo.com. I actually have that pulled up right here. It's right here. So once you log in, you'll see this as your back office. You go to the bottom right, you go to Sales Connection Demo Version. Bam. Now normally it doesn't have this yellow thing up top. This is a demo. We're going to do new e-app. He was born 1965. And we're going to do Eagle Premier. All right. Agent number If you don't have it memorized, go memorize it. Joe S. Schmo. Sweet. Yep. He lives on 123 Main Street. You're going to have his driver's license on your lap or on your computer in front of you, so you'll be putting this in. Vegas, Nevada, 89109. And this is all fake information. 10, phone number 775-911-9111, email joe@gmail.com, social 123456789. Joe, where are you born? I was born in Arkansas. Cool. Face amount. So face amount, I showed him the 3 quotes. He chose the middle one. That was 10,000. Okay, so 10,000. Bam. We already have his birth date in here and his current age. Is day of week drafting requested? What this is asking is, do you want to draft on their Social Security date? So there's 5 days that people get paid Social Security. And it's really important to know, because when somebody doesn't have that much money coming in for Social Security, you want America, or whatever carrier it is, to draft on the day that they get paid. Why? Because when all shit hits the fan, let's say they have a really tight month, the one day that they're going to have money in their account that's guaranteed is the day that they get paid. So if America can come collect the day that they get paid, it ensures that there's no chargeback for you, and more importantly for the customer, there's no lapse of coverage. Because maybe they still want the coverage, but they have some fouling up as far as cash flow goes a couple of days after the draft, their deposit date with Social Security. That $800 doesn't go that far. A couple of days later, it might be down to $40 or $50, and they can't cover a $60 draft. Do you see what I'm saying? So, is day of week drafting requested? Let's just say yes. Now, there's 5 days that people get paid with Social Security. The first, the third, the second Wednesday, the third Wednesday of the month, and the fourth Wednesday of the month. So you have first, third, second Wednesday, third Wednesday, fourth Wednesday. It's one of those 5. Guaranteed. Okay? So let's say their birthday is in the middle of the month. Let's just say, I know I put 01/01/1965. Let's just say it's March 12th. 12th falls in the right middle of the month. It's probably going to be drafted on the second Wednesday of the month. In your client worksheet, you're going to be asking them, hey, Joe, you probably get paid the second Wednesday of every month, right? And he's going to be like, yes. If he says no, then he's going to correct you. Be like, no, it's the third Wednesday. I'm like, okay, cool. So let's just say it's the third Wednesday. All right, fine. So week of the month, third Wednesday. Easy as that. Now down below, the effective date for this policy, America will automatically change that. So the third Wednesday of January of 2021 is the 20th. So that's next Wednesday. The third Wednesday changes every single month. So this is telling America to ping it to every third Wednesday, whether it be the 20th, the 18th, the 22nd, whatever it might be. It's going to draft on that third Wednesday and ensure that the client keeps their coverage and makes the payment. All right. Let's say they get paid on the third of every month, or they want to draft for whatever reason on the third of every month. Well, is day of week drafting requested? No, it's not. Policy effective date. Say it's today, the 17th of January, 2021, and you say, hey, all right, so you're going to get drafted in the next 48 hours upon approval. And the client's like, no, I don't have any money in my account. Remember, the first, plan A, option A, is, hey, immediate draft, immediate coverage. If, whatever reason, you believe or they believe that they don't have enough money in their account right now to cover that draft, then you can push it out into the future. So let's say they get paid on the 3rd of every month. Today's the 17th, they don't have any money in their account. We're going to have to start this guy on the 3rd of February of 2021, 3rd of next month. So what we do is we hit change date, and then we come into to effective date. Effective date is when the first draft happens, and it's also the day that as long as the draft goes through, their policy becomes effective. So let's say it's the 3rd of February 2021. Sweet. Then the effective date of this policy gets changed. Let's say and I just realized that this was a feature with Americo. But let's say for whatever reason, the client is like, hey, you can draft today, but I want it drafted the 10th of every month moving forward. How do you do that? This is a little bit more complicated, but it's called backdating. So what you do is you go into your effective date. What's today? Today is the 17th of January, and he's telling me that he wants it drafted on the 10th moving forward, but also today. You have to backdate it to the 10th of January. Then you have the effective date for this policy was actually 7 days ago, so he's covered now. They'll draft immediately. And then you have recurring monthly draft day is going to be the 10th of every month. Okay? You won't run into that often, but I just want to include in this video because you can do that. Any nicotine? Nope. 5. Let's just say he's 150. Automatic premium loan, always hit yes. You don't want their coverage to lapse if they forget to pay. What that is asking is, hey, you have cash value of $100 in your policy and your payment's like $60 a month. Let's say, it doesn't draft for a month. For that month, well, they can take that $60 out of the cash value of the policy rather than the policy lapsing. So it's really important to hit yes for that. Americo is going to make you hit calculate. You know that it's 47.30. You knew that when you quoted it. Good to go. Sign authorization. If you're with them, you do tablet signing. If not, you can do an email signing. Send them an email. Let's just do tablet signing. Yep, I confirm. Totally here. Alright, hey Joe, let's just say this is my iPad. I'm using my computer right now, but it's my iPad. Hey, this is just saying it's okay to look at your medical records, and he signs right here. Okay, cool. Okay, then you hit finish. What this is doing, so the cool thing about Americo is that they will let you know whether the client's going to be approved or denied midway through the app. So before you enter in any of the bank details, beneficiary, anything like that, you can pivot if you need to. So you hit initiate underwriting. Okay, so the way that Americo lets you know whether they got approved or denied or what the status is from this thing up here in the top right called messages. Okay, it'll pop out automatically if it doesn't, and you see the 1. That 1, when it pops up, has the decision. So initial underwriting check is complete. Based on the proposed insured's prescription check, the proposed insured may qualify for level death benefit product up to an amount of $10,000. Continue asking questions to finish the application. Good to go. We put in $10,000. He's going to get a level death benefit for $10,000. We're good to go. Now this is a demo, so it's not exactly what Americo will say in an actual app. Let's say the client gets denied. The way that that's going to read from the messages is say, unfortunately, due to the MIB prescription check, blah, 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 the proposed insured does not qualify for the Eagle Premier level death benefit. You have your license, you know what level means. It means it's not graded. It's immediate. So unfortunately, they don't qualify for Eagle Premier level. They do qualify for Eagle Premier guaranteed up to an amount of $10,000. They just got denied because we don't write Americo graded. Reason being, it only goes up to $10,000 and the comp is like 30%. So we can go like Prosperity, we can go AIG, whatever we need to do to get a proper comp and proper coverage for the client. But with Eagle, we only write level with Eagle. Okay, so if it says, unfortunately, proposed insured doesn't qualify, they do qualify for Eagle guaranteed. Guaranteed is graded. Guaranteed is 35% comp for you. Do not move forward. Call up your upline or pivot to another product. I would suggest Prosperity at this point. Another readout that it'll say is, it'll be in all red, due to MIB prescription confidential check, blah, 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 blah. The proposed insured does not qualify for any Americo Eagle product, whether it be guaranteed, graded, or immediate level. Do not continue. Stop asking questions. Do not continue this application. X out. And it'll say it in red. And you're like, oh shit, okay, fine. Okay. So then you pivot. You call up your upline and say, hey, what the fuck do I do? Let's say they got approved and they're good to go. Okay, cool. They haven't officially unapproved yet, but they got approved off of the first prescription check, which there's a 99.999% chance that they're going to get approved once we submit this app. Okay, cool. Hit next. You got to say this to these guys. Any Alzheimer's? No. CHF, congestive heart failure? No. Cirrhosis? No. If you answer any of these yes, they will get denied and you won't be able to move forward. Any age, my dude? No. Any cancer? Nope. Internal cancer? Brain tumor? Nope. Complications? Diabetes? Got any neuropathy? Nope. Any drug or alcohol abuse? Prescription drug abuse? AIDS, HIV, angioplasty, any stents in the past 12 months? Nope. Stroke, heart attack, disease, anything like that with the heart past 12 months? Nope. Any organ or tissue transplant? Are you living in a nursing facility? Nope. Chronic or critical debilitating condition? Have you been in hospice? I had a woman say yes. She was in there last week. No wonder. She was looking for life insurance. You doing your activities of daily living correctly? Yep. Confined to a wheelchair? Nope. Using oxygen to assist in breathing? Some smart asses will be like, yeah, everybody is. But no, it's oxygen, green tank oxygen that helps you when you have COPD. Are you expecting to die within the next 24 months? I hope not. Okay, content of this page will be unavailable until validations on the previous page have been resolved. What did I do wrong? What the fuck? Oh, I gotta go back and I gotta hit. So, results may no longer correspond. Please hit calculate. Sometimes America will make you hit calculate a couple times just because they love doing math. So I hit calculate. Everything's good. It's still the same premium. They just wanted me to hit calculate again. All good. Health info, it's all no. Good to go. COVID, nope. If they have had COVID and they answer yes to any of these questions, they will get denied. So you have to hit no to those. Yep, Joe Schmo is going to be owning his own policy. No, he doesn't have any policy in effect right now. Beneficiary, Joe Schmo Jr. Let's just say John Schmo. Now, if I'm in an appointment and I'm going to be in front of the actual client, Joe, who we put in as the beneficiary for you? And he'll say, I want my son and my daughter. Okay, give me a first name. Okay, John. And you just spell it out. Make sure that you spell the beneficiary's name correctly. You won't have their ID in front of you, so just ask them how to spell it if you have any sort of trepidation. Date of birth, not necessary, but it is good to put it in there. It helps with death claims. Whatever. Proposed is the child. Contingent beneficiary, God forbid, John and Joe. So God forbid the proposed insured and the beneficiary go out at the same time. Let's just say it's a car accident, they're in the same car. It would go to a contingent beneficiary. And we could put that here, and you can split that up too. So let's just say we're going to go to Sally Doe. And that's his daughter. All right, cool. He's going to be paying. Let's say he's not, then you choose other. But Joe Schmo is paying. Is this a business account? Nope. Is this a checking account? If they give you a check, it's a checking account. I know that might sound pretty crazy, but if they give you a check, it's coming from a checking account. There's just no such thing exists from a savings account. On a check, bottom left-hand corner is a routing. Bottom middle is the account number. So, I've done this a lot. I write a lot of insurance, so I know what the routing number is for Wells Fargo in Nevada. And let's just say it's, I know what most of the 5010. Oh shit! I should do something that I'm gonna remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Let's just say I do an extra 0. It's good because it's gonna tell me that I did it wrong. Okay, cool. Good to go. Initial draft date. So remember when we backdated it to the 10th? Well, the initial draft date is still going to be today because we got a draft when it was effective a week ago. We're going to draft today. That's the 17th. And then moving forward, recurring monthly draft day is going to be the 10th. This saved you a lot of headache moving forward. I'm not going to get into what I had to do before I knew that this was a feature, but you can do it this way. A little bit more complex, but it is really handy when you're with a customer who wants to do it that way. I keep saying customer, I mean client. They're not a customer, they're a client. We love clients. We love customers too, but we love clients extra. I like that word better. Am I related to you? Nope. How long have I known you? 1 hour. Did they approach you to purchase life insurance? If they came from a lead, then yeah, they did approach you. And then I just put, Joe requested information about final expense protection. If it's mortgage protection, then you just do that. Do they have anything in place right now? No. Agent split. So let's say you need to split the commission with somebody. You can hit yes. Then you throw in their name, Kevin MacGuffie, and their agent number, and then Americo will split the commission between you and him. And as far as issue paid numbers, it'll be divided. So it's really easy to count for that. So you don't have to go like Venmoing or Zelling your buddy who bought the lead, booked the appointment. They weren't able to go to the appointment. They're like, hey, Evan, can you go to the appointment for me? I'm like, sure. Let's split the commission because you did half the work. I did half the work. I sold it. You bought the lead and you booked the appointment. I sold it. Let's do 50-50. You can split it. If you do your work yourself, you're going to split it with anybody? No. So you get 100%. Percent for this agent? 100. Cool. Next, final underwriting decision. So they did the main thing above on the initiate underwriting like 5 minutes ago. 99.99999% of the time they're going to get approved as long as they were good with the initiate underwriting. It'll tell you, hey, the underwriting review of this application has been completed and will be approved for coverage once submitted. God damn it, remember to submit the application. He's in front of me, tablet signing. I have my iPad at this point with the pencil. He's going to sign. But I have my computer for this video. Hey, Joe, this is just saying you are who you say you are. You agree with the terms and conditions. Cool. Blah, blah, blah. He does that. Cool. The policy number assigned to this application is AM, blah, 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 blah. You actually had that the entire time in the top right-hand corner, but they give it to you again, and they got approved. Then you write down the policy summary, you give it to them. So let's go back to that template. Now, I could do this for every single carrier with every single product. I'm not going to do that. Give Americo a try. They're the only one that allow you to do a demo e-app. If you can do an Americo e-app, just demo it a couple times. If you could do one of those, you could do any of the other e-apps. It's pretty much just similar questions. It's pretty much the same questions in just a similar format. The graphics might look a little bit different. The layout might look a little bit different. The format might look a little bit different, but it's all the same stuff. If you have any questions that come up while you're in the home, call your upline. If you're my downline, call my ass, or call anybody that we know if I don't pick up that will help you with that, okay? Do not let yourself be stranded in an appointment. So if you're on your iPad as well, let's say you want to save the Americo quote or whatever link you want to your home screen. What you do is you go into Safari, you go into whatever page you want to pop up, and you click this guy. You scroll down and you hit add to home screen, and let's just put it as Americo, okay, whatever, quotes. And you hit add. Boom. So now it's part of your home screen, and you can, let's do edit home screen, and then you could put it into this doc. So I have it for all of them. So if I'm on my iPad and I want to go to Americo Quotes, I just do that, and boom, pops up. Let's say, let's say I'm here and I want to go to Americo e-app. I type this one. Boom. And I can start an e-app. Super simple, super handy. Go make it a big week, guys. Use this. Peace.